Hi everyone, Lisa here from Forest City Stitching. I hope everyone had a good week. This is going to be a relatively short video, I believe, because I have really only stitched on 3 projects this week. But I do have finished to show as well as a fully finished object as well. And also at the end of the video, we'll do a giveaway too. What's new this week? Yesterday, let's start last Sunday after my video. We went to trick-or-treating. Yes. We went trick-or-treating at Storybook Gardens, which is a little amusement park here in the city. So we did that after my son went to a birthday party. Yes, I believe that all happened after the video last week. And then what else? Well, yesterday we went to see Mini Pop Kids in concert. That show was better than I was expecting, so that was good. The tickets I got were worth the money I spent. I'm glad I didn't get the more expensive ones because the seats that we had were pretty good. And today, what did we do today? Neither my husband nor I like carving pumpkins, so we argued about that a little bit. And then I went to the dollar store and I found some decorations to make faces that you can just kind of stick in the pumpkins. So my son was happy with doing that. So he did that to the pumpkins that we had. And yeah, we just went for a family walk. It's a nice day today. And that's all I know, I think. My husband's getting ready to watch an F1 race. Yes. And yeah, maybe we'll order some dinner in or something tonight. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been up to. As far as haul goes, nothing to show, but I did order from Stitch It Central the Big City Christmas patterns that are being released come November from Country Cottage. I guess Country Cottage Needleworks. So Maria was doing a special where you can get the linen and floss for a certain price, a little bit of a discount, and then also then you'll get the subscription for the patterns when they come out. I think there's 7 in this series, and that's starting in November. So I pulled the trigger on that and got that ordered. Yeah. Oh, last week I did have a question asking what my favorite linen count was to stitch on. So I do definitely go back and forth between Ada and linen, but more so I do stitch on Ada. Likely my preferred count would be 18 count. And yeah, looking at the stuff I have in front of me, I don't think I have anything on 18 count. But I would say that's my preferred count. All right, here, let me show you. Here's my calendar for the month, and there's no stickers. Yeah, I really fell off the sticker bandwagon. Hopefully I will get some gumption to do that. Yeah, so let's go through what I stitched on, and then we can go through my whip go a little bit and whip be gone because of my finish. That all helps to both of those events. Let's do my fully finished. So this was an old piece, and you saw my finishing piece a few weeks ago. I finally finished it. So all I did to finish this was cut sticky board just so it just fit in there. So it's not glued or anything, it's just sitting in there. It will move a little bit. But I think I'm just going to leave it like that as opposed to sticking it in there. And that way, if I ever want to change it, I can. So yeah, it's just on sticky board. And yeah, see the clock works. You put a battery in it. So this is essentially for my son. So that is that. And I got this clock at Michael's, so you could probably take a look and see if they have any on clearance now. I think I did get it for 30 or 40% off or something. So that is that. Okay, what else have I been stitching on? Shoo. After we spoke, I worked on the second part of the Stiach Along. So this is what the second part looks like. And I got my needle minder for the Screaming Beavers. Got some stickers too. So that's what we look like with 2 parts in. Not quite as offensive. I did notice I did lose 2 subscribers last week, so I don't know if it's because of this, but whatever. So I still need to work on my 3rd part that's been released. Also, when we went to the Halloween event, we were working on a team project for the Stiach Along, which was a costume party. So I did take my stitching along and I took some pictures at the event to share in that collective project. And we ended up winning 1st place. So we've, tied for 1st, but we were in 1st place last week. So that means we are still in 1st place. So go Screaming Beavers. So that was pretty exciting. And then on the 23rd, as I said, I only have 3 projects, so it's going to go quite quickly. On the 23rd, I brought out Happy Camper by It's So Emma. So this was a stitch along a couple years ago with that quarter shot. This piece wasn't really calling to me. But then once I got it out, I used it for a 1,000 stitch prompt in the travel event, and that got me pretty close to a finish, so then I just finished it off, and that was also a whip go goal as well. So I decided not to do the trees at the bottom, so the trees at the top are also supposed to be at the bottom. So that is my Happy Camper. And this is on Tea-Dyed Ada. I don't know what count. It's really thick Ada. But there's still a lot, obviously, on the bottom. Probably some on the top that I could cut off and use for some smalls or ornaments. So I did change the coloring of that cat to look like Arlo. But yeah, that is done. So that was an unexpected finish because I wasn't even drawn to pull that out for Whip Go. So that's a Whip Go check off. And also I added that to my Whip Be Gone since I finished it. Speaking of Whip Go, Jessie Marie called the 2 numbers for November, which I believe are 12 and 24. I need to reconfirm that, but I think those are the numbers that she called. And then obviously the other 2 numbers that are remaining, those will be for December. So still don't have a bingo, but I also don't have all the numbers completed that have been called, because if I did, I would have had a bingo or 2 by now. All right. So also with this Stiach Along, we have to do a collaborative project where we all put in a stitch piece. So we have decided, our team, to do toques. So that's where my toque is so far. Yeah, so it's gonna be like a 5x5. Yeah, that should be enough. only gonna come out a couple more. Yeah, that should be good. I was worried that I cut it too small, but no, we're good. Yeah, so that's where I'm at for that. I need to look at the date that needs to be shipped off. But yeah, I got some good progress on that too. All right, and so let's go with a giveaway. So this is a chart that I finished last year, if you remember, and it took me a couple years to finish it. This chart is in still really good shape. The only caveat I'm going to say is that in the middle, the crease where the pattern bends is a little worn, but you can still make out the pattern fine to stitch. So this is going to be my giveaway this week. I haven't done a giveaway in a while, so if you are interested in Field Mouse Hollow, why don't you just say, I'll look for Halloween. So tell me what you're doing for Halloween, what you're dressing up as, what your kids are dressing up as, something about Halloween, in your comments below. And I'll do a random pick for a winner for that. And yeah, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If you like this video, that would be nice too. And yeah, but please be 18 so I can ask for your address and all those good things. Don't say giveaway, etc., etc. All right. As far as plans go for the rest of the day, I'm not too sure. Probably not doing a whole heck of a lot. But yeah, so this is a relatively short video, but a finish and a fully finished ain't bad. So all right, everyone, have a good week, and we'll see you next week. Happy Halloween, everyone. Bye.